Let's make it a good day. We do it our own way. Let's make it a good day. Oh, no matter what they say. Oh, yeah, yeah.
Love ya guys from Yam House. And in love. Hey, welcome back. We all want our homes to look great and represent our style, right? Well, one design studio here in Minneapolis is helping everyone create their ideal habitat. It's called Prospect Refuge, and it was just featured in Architectural Digest, named one of the new American voices for the 2022. Kendall went to see how their design process works. Look.
I want to get this. Number one, I'm a huge AD fan, period. And then all of a sudden I was like, wait. Prospect Refuge is gonna be in AD? What was that like when these guys called you and they're like, hey, we want to feature you?
I was like, I'm very stoic about it because I'm just like, it hasn't happened till it's happened,
Yes.
Like don't get...
Pinch me.
Yeah, just sort of take it one day at a time. The New American Voices, there's 8 designers nationwide.
That's it. That's it, people, just 8, the entire country.
Yeah, that was pretty phenomenal. And the other 7 designers are really super talented. I actually met Amy Astley and I met their editorial team, and that is when I started to get a little...
Am I sweating?
I'm still, floating on cloud 9. It's been really great.
Well, you're featured as a designer on your own, and then they actually went into your home and featured your home.
Yeah.
Totally separate things, too. What's it like to have them walk through your house? Did you just go, am I being judged at every nook and cranny of my home?
I look at it as a marker of really doing forward-thinking design work. If there is there should be some people. I had an exhibit once where I had some people come in and give me some pretty harsh criticism to my face, and I was like, I don't think it's art if everyone likes it. I think, and it's not personal if everyone likes it. That homogenization of design is something that we at the studio really want to work against.
With every project, do you find inspiration from a certain time or an artist or a theme, or does it just kind of flow out as it flows out?
So you're walking into space and you're meeting a person or a family, an individual, and there's an energy that they have and that they're looking to create. And I can feel that, but then it's my job to take that and sort of translate it into a vocabulary and then physical objects.
I look around here, and do you think that you get inspiration from the city, the community, the state where you live?
So much. There is so much happening, but it's very much under the surface. Maybe it's a Midwestern thing, but we don't really
show our feelings very much.
Yeah, we're not always
things.
bragging about the great things that we're doing, and so to find these people and sort of brag on their behalf is one of my great loves. So we have artists. This woman just came down actually a week or 2 ago. She teaches at the North House Folk School up in Grand Marais, and she does rose mauling. So she came and painted our cabinet, colors. So things like always trying to integrate local makers, making that stone console. Literally just dropped that off this morning. Things are always evolving around the studio. Photographers, artists. Yes, I do love our local talents.
I'm sure people watching this, like me, if mom is watching, she goes, how do you make this all work? Does it take years and years? Because I would never think I'm gonna put this with this bright palette here and then match it with this cloth on this table.
It's a little bit of a calibration where we'll amp it up here and then we'll kind of level it out with something, natural. Maybe there's some neon and then there's some neutral, and we kind of balance it out. With a project, we're trying to get that all done sort of preemptively.
Do you have a favorite?
It's always the one we're working on, always. It's always the one that hasn't been finished yet, that I'm so excited about the new stuff that's coming out. So they're all my babies, they're like children. You love them all. They're different, but you love them all.
They're all different, you love them all. If you have one piece of advice for me or someone at home watching this and going, gosh, I wish I could take a little piece of that into my home, what do you think it would be?
Trust your gut in that if you are attracted to something that's going to give you joy, lean into that. Do not be worried about what your neighbors are going to think when they come over, or the next person who buys your house. That's one of my biggest pet peeves, is when people are like, but what will...
The seller's market.
The seller's market. It's well, don't design your house for the next person who's going to live there. Do what you love today, and the rest will figure itself out. And then just, layer. Add one layer, assess, add another layer, assess. That's the joy, is the journey. Take it slow. Yeah, it doesn't have to be HGTV, turn around, flash, it's done. You can do this over a lifetime. It's a beautiful thing to do it that way.
I said to Kendall during the package, I'm jealous. I love her. Of course her house is that beautiful. Of course her studio is that pretty.
Yes, Victoria is amazing. If you follow her on social media at all, on Instagram, Prospect Refuge, everything in there is just swoon worthy. It's amazing.
And hi to her parents who
Hi,
watch
they
the
watch
show.
the show.
Hi.
Hi.
To learn more about Prospect Refuge Studio, follow them on their Instagram. Their handle is, as you can imagine, Prospect Refuge. We'll be right back in a moment.